Hey there YouTube, it's Mr. B from Pint of Stuff, and we'll be coming back to you in a second with another unboxing from Nike SB, so let's get to it. Hey there YouTube, it's Mr. B from Pint of Stuff, and I've got another unboxing from Nike SB. Monsieur the Trusty Global would normally come out about now, but we've already filmed this. Unfortunately, camera 2, yes you camera 2, you ran out of storage on your memory card. Why didn't you tell me, camera 2? That's because you're an inanimate object. But anyway, let's get to it. So, Nike SB, I thought I'd put them back in the box. Yes, back in the box, just to kind of have a semblance of unboxing. I still can't do it well, but anyway, let's get rid of that. So, oh, that is gonna sound awful. Anyway, so, Nike SB Dunk Mid Pro. They are a US 12, UK 11, and they are Cappuccino. You'll see what I mean when we say Cappuccino. And they're bronze wheat, or en français, Cappuccino bleu bronze. However, a little fun fact for you, you can't actually have in French the colour bronze wheat. They actually have to separate it, but that's another story. And oh, I forgot, SJ, on Sneaker Cam, I forgot the code. It's AJ1445200. But let's get to these shoes. So, traditional woodcut paper, which I always like to see on a Nike SB. But let's get to it. We have got these mids, and I don't normally buy mids, but I wanted to get them both out, and there's a reason why I bought these in particular. Okay, so let's get rid of the box, and we'll get to the shoe. We're gonna get the paper out. Yes. Hoping that I put the spare laces in here. Did I put the spare laces in the shoe? Did I? I'm just looking. I'm looking there, stuffers. Yes, I did. Okay, so we've got spare laces. We've got shoes. We're going to get rid of the paper from inside the shoes. So the first thing to say about these shoes is these are the Lewis Marnell mid. They are, so this was his favourite shoe. If you don't know who he is, look him up. He's an Australian skater who sadly passed away in 2013 from complications from diabetes. From all intents and purposes, from what I read and what I see, he didn't let his diabetes get in the way. He skated hard, skated often, and apparently was a top bloke, as they say. Australian guy. I think he might have even been the first Australian who rode for Nike SB. And there's a couple of things on here that Nike have done specifically in memory of him. And I suppose the other thing to say is that Nike have also donated to non-profits for diabetes as well, which I think is a really nice touch. So back to the shoe. So we talked about Cappuccino as we opened the film, the video, because that's the official colour. Now, I don't know if it's been picked up on the camera. It's not brown. It's kind of brown, but it's like brown mixed with purple, which is odd because you don't necessarily think purple when you think Cappuccino, but I know what Nike are trying to say. It's a really nice suede. It's a premium suede, as they say, and I think maybe in the camera on Sneaker Cam you could probably see like the fabric, the actual not fabric, but you know how suede is. I think you can probably pick that up on Sneaker Cam. The other thing to say that is probably the most premium part to this shoe is they're actually made from, I think, nubuck. And if you just stroke the swoosh or any part, like, in fact, you might, SJ, on Sneaker Cam, right, can you see, like, I can actually make my finger line, and you see that picking up there. It's definitely, you know, it's not a suede, it's definitely a nubuck, but it is the most, it's nearly like silk. It really is. It's got a quality that I've not seen on a Nike shoe for a long time. And I know I talk about premium quality and premium leather a lot, and SJ laughs at me for this, but but I've not had a nubuck shoe from them for a while, if ever. And this, you know, they've really knocked it out of the park with these. So back to the shoe. So we've got, you know, like the traditional toe box here. The whole shoe is more or less in this bronze wheat color. They've got on the back, they've got the Lion of Judea, or at least Lewis's, his interpretation of that. And I think that's because, you know, he was Rastafari, a Rastafarian as such, or at least he followed the Rastafari way of living. And if we pull out the inner sole, we can see that they've, you know, beautiful sunshine type. But I think what the nice touch is they've got his name, Lewis Marnell, and then 1982 to 2013. Life cut short, so sad. It's really not a very long life. When I think about how old I am, it makes me think. Puts it all into perspective. If we get the other shoe, inner sole, shoe liner, whatever you want to call it there on camera too, you still with me? You're still with me? Hang in there. We've also got a silhouette of Lewis there, which I think is another nice touch. And as a pair of inner soles, I think Nike have done well. They done well, SJ? Yep, they've done well. We're going to put them back in case I forget. We've got the laces themselves. We've got 2 sets of laces, not surprising. Let's get that in there. Come on, there we go. First pair, Cappuccino and bronze wheat. Nice fabric touch there. The lace caps themselves, it's got Lewis, so we've got his life there from 1982 to 2013, and then on the other lace cap it says Lewis Forever. And what we've also got, the second pair, is interwoven gold, green, red and black. Obviously colours very heavily associated with Rastafarianism, and that's just another nice touch from Nike. I personally will probably keep the original laces in because I think that suits more me, but I love the touch that they've put there. And if we get that back in, we're going to get that in there. What we've also got on the tongue tab, oh wow, it's tough getting them in. We've also got, the tongue tab is kind of made of a fabric, like a tough fabric, which I think goes really well with the shoe. And that's like, should we get in there on sneaker cam so you can see on the inside there, SJ? Have you got that? Oh, my hand looks. Right, it's been raining a lot here and we've been washing the dog like loads. My hands have now turned into the hands of an 80-year-old man. They are shocking. But if we if we get back to the shoe, yeah, so it says Lewis Forever, and then on the front, obviously standard Nike SB. When I wear mids, and I've got a few pairs, I tend to leave this open. I don't tend to do it up. I've noticed that actually other people do that as well. So thought I was being original, never original. And finally, the thing to note, obviously we've got nice padding around the ankle, but actually we've got ostrich leather-esque imprint here, which again adds to the quality of the shoe. And if I just hold this up, just so you can all see on camera 1, camera 2, and sneaker cam over here by SJ, just take a look. It is like, Nike have been doing a really good job recently, and I'm looking around at the shoe and I'm not seeing any glue overspill at all. And if you want to see the sole, just so you can see there, and over there on camera 2, still with me? Good. There we go. SJ, do you want to get in there? Sneaker cam. And then, you know, I suppose really, and you know, on these type of videos, we always ask SJ for opinion behind sneaker cam. Gives a nod. I think that's a violent nod to suggest that these are definitely an amazing pickup, and they've really done well with this. Like, just take a look. Like, have they not done well? I think I'm actually going to double up on these. I want to wear them. They're definitely me. I just also don't want to, like, in about 3 months' time go, oh no, I've absolutely destroyed them. So, yes, so lost a little bit of energy there. Apologies. Doing it second time around. Don't feel quite as authentic. You're not getting my genuine reaction. Finally, though, while I'm thinking about these shoes and Nike actually putting them out there, I think the interesting thing is that one of our followers, our subscribers, our stuffers, however you want to call them, a guy called Evan Kirkland, and I'm talking to you there, SJ, on Sneaker Cam. About 3 months ago, he suggested a tribute. He suggested that Nike SB should actually release a shoe in memory of Lewis. And I don't know whether he was having a premonition or it's something that, I know that they usually say something around the commemoration of his date of passing, but I don't think they've actually put a shoe out before. So Evan Kirkland, good suggestion. I don't think that Nike were actually reading the comments on Pint of Stuff, but you know, deep down, maybe they were. So thanks, Evan, and I hope you like them. They are an absolutely amazing shoe. And so, if you're new to these parts, why don't you give us a thumbs up? If you really liked what we do, or you want to see more, why don't you subscribe? Why don't you subscribe? And you could probably also bash the notification bell, which is somewhere around here. And as a little reminder, we do stream on Sunday nights, streaming Sundays. We generally have shoes to unbox. I think we usually also talk a load of rubbish, but that's the fun part. We have people commenting, we check out what's on SJ's feet. She's usually wearing some kind of sneaker from the collection. And we also go through some of the things that have caught our eyes in the week. So if you're around on Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific, or indeed 8 p.m. in the UK, and maybe 3 p.m. in New York, check us out. Anyway, until next time, people, au revoir, au revoir, au revoir.